There's a special kind of pain that comes from watching someone you cared about go back to someone who doesn't deserve them. You saw the tears, you heard the stories, you witnessed the damage their toxic ex caused. You were there when they said, "Never again." And then they went back anyway. Now you're sitting here wondering, did I not love them enough? Was I not good enough? Why wasn't I enough to make them stay? Stop. Let me tell you something that's going to change your entire perspective. It was never about you not being enough. It was about them not being ready. Some people are so addicted to chaos that peace feels uncomfortable. Some people are so used to toxicity that healthy love feels foreign. Some people don't know how to function without drama because pain is the only thing that feels familiar.
Today, I'm going to reveal 3 things that will happen when your ex goes back to their toxic relationship. Not to make you bitter, not to wish them harm, but to help you understand what's coming so you can finally release the guilt, release the questions, and move forward with your peace.
If this message was meant for you, hit that subscribe button right now because this is going to bring you closure you didn't know you needed. Let's get into it. Number 1, they will experience the same pain, only worse. Here's the truth. Toxic relationships don't get better with time, they get worse. The same problems that existed before will exist again. The same patterns that destroyed them before will destroy them again. The same tears they cried before, they will cry again, only harder. Going back to a toxic ex is like returning to a burning building because you miss the warmth. The Bible shows us this in Proverbs 26:11. As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats their foolishness. That's strong language, but it's truth. When someone returns to what made them sick, they don't get healing. They get sicker. Your ex left you for someone who already hurt them. They chose the familiar over the healthy. They chose chaos over peace. And now they're back in the same cycle thinking this time it will be different. But it won't be different because nothing changed. The toxic ex didn't change. The patterns didn't change. The dysfunction didn't change. The only thing that changed is your ex now has less support, less strength and less hope because they've been through this before and chose to go back anyway. Here's what you need to understand. The pain they're about to experience is not your responsibility. You tried, you loved them, you showed them something real. They chose to walk away from it. When someone chooses pain over peace, let them learn the lesson on their own. But here's where it gets even deeper. Number 2, they will eventually compare and realize what they lost. Then it would be too late to come back. This is the part that might surprise you. Right now, your ex might be caught up in the excitement of going back. The makeup stage feels like love. The temporary peace feels like change. The promises feel real. But that stage doesn't last. It never does. Soon the same fights will return, the same disrespect will return, the same pain will return, and in those moments, those quiet, painful moments, they will think about you. They will remember how you treated them. They will remember the peace they felt with you. They will remember that you never made them cry themselves to sleep, never played games with their heart, never made them question their worth. You became the standard they'll compare everyone to, especially the toxic person they went back to. And here's the painful part for them. Comparison without action leads to regret. They'll know they made the wrong choice, but pride will keep them stuck. Fear will keep them stuck. The cycle will keep them stuck. Remember the prodigal son in Luke chapter 15. He left his father's house thinking he knew better. He took his inheritance and wasted it on wild living. But when he was broken and eating with pigs, the Bible says he came to himself. He remembered his father's house. He remembered what he walked away from. Your ex will have that moment. Maybe not today, maybe not this month, but it's coming. They will remember what they had with you and realize they traded gold for garbage. Here's your task. When that moment comes and they reach out with apologies and regrets, you need to be healed enough to not go backward. Don't let their regret pull you back into what God already delivered you from. If this is speaking to you right now, share this video with someone who needs to hear this, someone who's been blaming themselves for their ex's bad decision. Your share could be their breakthrough. Do it now. Now, here's the third thing, and this is the most important one. Number 3, their return to toxicity confirms you were the blessing, not them. Here's the revelation that will set your soul free. When your ex goes back to their toxic relationship, they reveal something important. They reveal that they were never ready for what you were offering. See, you thought you needed them. You thought losing them was a loss. But what if it was actually a rescue? What if God allowed them to walk away so you could see clearly who they really were? Think about it. Someone who chooses toxicity over peace, drama over stability, pain over love. That's not someone who's ready for a healthy relationship. That's someone who still has healing to do. That's someone who still has growing to do. That's someone who would have eventually drained you if they stayed. God didn't let them leave you. God removed them from you. The Bible says in 2 Corinthians 6:14, "Do not be unequally yoked together with unbelievers." And I'll take it a step further. Do not be unequally yoked with anyone who isn't ready for the peace, purpose, and love God has called you to walk in. Your ex going back to their toxic relationship proved they weren't on your level, not in a prideful way, but in a spiritual way. You were ready for growth. They were comfortable with cycles. You were ready for peace. They were addicted to chaos. Here's the freedom. Stop asking, why wasn't I enough? Start asking, why was I chosen to be free from that? Because while they're going backward, God is taking you forward. While they're repeating old cycles, God is writing you a new story. You were the blessing they couldn't handle, and that's not your loss, that's theirs. If this message just lifted a weight off your shoulders, if you finally understand that their decision was never about your worth, I need you to do something. I want to hear from you. Drop a comment. Have you ever watched an ex go back to a toxic relationship? How did you heal from it? Your testimony could help someone else in this comment section. If you haven't subscribed yet, join this family right now. This channel is for people who are ready to heal, grow, and walk into everything God has for them. Remember this. They chose to go backward. You get to go forward. Don't let their decision delay your destiny. You were enough. You are enough. And God's got something better waiting for you. I'll see you in the next one.